Most guys think attraction is about what you do to her. Wrong, the men women actually obsess over. They show up differently. These aren't flashy moves or pickup lines. They're subtle habits that create something way deeper. And habit number 7 on this list literally rewires how she sees you. Most men have no idea they're even doing it. Today I'm breaking down 8 specific behaviors that women crave, but almost never experience consistently. And when you naturally do these, she doesn't just notice, she doesn't forget. Habit 1. He stays calm when she tests him. This one's huge, and it happens more than you think. When she throws emotional jabs or pushes boundaries, most guys either collapse into people-pleasing or lash out defensively. But the guy who just doesn't flinch, he smiles, stays present, maybe playfully calls it out with something like, "Interesting energy you're bringing right now. Here's what's happening psychologically." She's not trying to ruin your day. She's checking to see if you can handle hers. Research shows that women are naturally more emotionally reactive due to higher levels of oxytocin and estrogen. When you pass her test with calm, grounded presence, you're signaling something most men can't: emotional security and attraction at the same time. Think about it: when someone can stay steady while you're spiraling, what does that tell you about their emotional capacity? It tells you they're safe. And safety is the foundation of everything deeper. Habit 2. He listens without jumping to fix. This one kills me because it's so simple yet so rare. When she vents about her boss, her friends, or whatever is bothering her, he doesn't interrupt with solutions or logic. He listens fully, validators without rescuing. He might say, "Damn, that's heavy," or "I get why that hit you like that." Neuroscience backs this up. Women's brains are wired differently for emotional processing. The anterior cingulate cortex, which processes emotional pain, is more active in women. We use connection to process emotion, not solve problems. The man who can sit with her emotions instead of shutting them down. That's rare territory. Most guys want to fix because they're uncomfortable with emotion. But she doesn't want fixing. She wants to be seen, and when you give her that space, without trying to rescue her from her own feelings, she leans in, opens up, and starts craving more of that rare emotional availability. Habit 3. He sets boundaries with a smile. Here's where it gets interesting. He doesn't tolerate passive aggression, flakiness, or disrespect. But he's not harsh about it. He's matter-of-fact and light. "Hey, I don't roll with that kind of energy. Let's reset." No drama, no lectures. Just clear communication. Most men either say nothing and build resentment, or they explode when it's too late. But calm, consistent boundaries signal high self-worth and emotional maturity. Studies on attachment theory show that secure individuals maintain boundaries without becoming reactive or punitive. A man who respects himself trains her to respect him too. And when you can check her without losing the vibe, or making it a bigger deal than it needs to be, that's when she realizes this one's different. He's not a pushover, but he's not a tyrant either. Habit 4. He gives real compliments sparingly. He doesn't throw compliments around like confetti at every woman who walks by. But when he gives one, it's specific, confident, and emotionally grounded. "You look dangerous in that dress last night." Had to say it, not "you're pretty" or "nice outfit." Something that shows he was actually paying attention. The psychology of intermittent reinforcement explains why this works so well when praise feels earned and rare. It activates the brain's reward system more intensely than constant validation. Most compliments slide right off because they're generic and expected. But one genuine line from a man who's not throwing them at every woman, that hits like a lightning strike. Should we remember that specific moment? Because scarcity creates value. It's not about being stingy. It's about being meaningful. Habit 5, he takes the lead without needing credit. This isn't about being controlling or dominating. He makes decisions, plans things. Moves with certainty. We're going to that new place downtown. I made reservations for 7. But he doesn't make it about being alpha or getting praise. It's just who he is. Evolutionary psychology suggests women are drawn to men who can navigate uncertainty and make decisions under pressure. It's not about submission. It's about cognitive load. Decision fatigue is real. And when someone can guide without controlling, it's both relieving and arousing to her nervous system. Leading isn't barking orders. It's moving with confidence and clarity, when she doesn't have to wonder where you're going or what the plan is. She naturally wants to follow, not because she can't lead, but because she doesn't have to. Real quick, let me put you onto something. If you've ever thought, was she into me or was I just imagining it? I made a cheat sheet that answers that exact question. It's called 25 Forbidden Signals. She's secretly into you, and it'll show you the real signs. Most guys miss stuff she does with her body, her voice, her energy, even when she's trying to hide it. It's sharp, easy to use, and it's just $7. Links below or in the pin comment. All right, back to it. Habit 6, he stays present in the boring moments. This one's subtle but powerful. He's not just attentive during dates or intimate moments. He's present when she's rambling about her day in the car, standing in line at the grocery store, making coffee on a Tuesday morning. He's still there, still grounded, still tuned in. Research on mindfulness shows that presence without agenda creates oxytocin, release the bonding hormone. Most men mentally check out when nothing exciting is happening. But presence in ordinary moments creates extraordinary connection. When a woman sees that you don't need stimulation or entertainment to stay present with her, she starts wondering what else you're capable of showing up for. That consistency builds trust at a cellular level. Habit 7, he remembers the details that matter. She mentioned something once. He remembers her best friend's name. Her dad's surgery next week. The specific tea she likes. Not because he's trying to score points or prove something, but because he actually listened when she told him. Memory and attention are linked to emotional investment. When someone remembers the little things, it signals that they're emotionally available and that you matter to them. Studies show that feeling valued and remembered activates the same neural pathways as physical comfort. Most men forget because they don't truly hear her. They're thinking about their response, or just waiting for their turn to talk. But a man who remembers the little things doesn't need to say he cares. He's already proven it. And women crave that kind of silent loyalty more than they admit. Habit 8. He stays steady when life gets chaotic. When something goes wrong, plans fall through, car breaks down, emotions run high, he doesn't panic. He breathes, regroups, leads forward. Okay, car's dead, let me call an Uber. We'll figure this out. This taps into something primal. Research on stress response shows that cortisol levels can actually synchronize between partners. When you stay calm during chaos, you're literally regulating her nervous system. In moments of crisis, most people collapse or freak out. But when you stay calm, take charge and move forward, she doesn't just respect you. She craves you. This habit is the foundation of ride-or-die attraction, because it signals emotional and physical safety when everything else feels uncertain. So here's what I want to know. Which one of these do you already do without thinking? And which one surprised you the most? Drop a comment and let me know. I read every single one, and honestly, your insights always make these conversations better. Until next time, pay attention. Make your move and own the moment.